The call came just after midnight, a number I didn't recognize, private line, Washington area code. "Mr. Hale," the voice said, low, professional. "Your wife's attorney has filed for divorce. Custody of your daughter. She claims to have evidence." "Evidence?" I asked. "Photos, videos, of things you've done." My throat closed. "What things?" A pause, then silence. The kind of silence you only hear in interrogation rooms, heavy, measured, designed to make you fill it with your own guilt. I ended the call. The house was dark. My daughter's nightlight glowed faintly down the hall. I could hear my wife's soft footsteps above, steady, deliberate. She shouldn't have known anything. My past was locked behind clearance levels even senators couldn't touch. Then I heard her voice behind me, calm, almost rehearsed. "It's over, Daniel. This is your last day." I turned. She stood there, holding a tablet. My face filled the screen. Desert sun, a man tied to a chair, me standing over him. Footage no civilian should ever see. I didn't speak. I just stared. At her, at the lie she'd become. Something inside me went quiet. I sat in the living room until morning. She slept upstairs, like nothing had happened. The footage shouldn't exist. Every operation was burned, every recording scrubbed clean before debrief. Yet there it was, in my living room, in her hands. She wanted me afraid. She wanted me exposed. I watched the sunrise through the blinds and thought about all the missions I'd survived. Ambushes, detonations, executions, only to be undone by someone who once whispered she couldn't sleep without me. That morning, she served me coffee, smiled, kissed my cheek, like a performance. Her eyes lingered too long, studying me, waiting for me to break. I said nothing. I drank the coffee, thanked her, and went to my office. She thought she was the one holding the detonator, but she'd forgotten who trained me. I spent the next week pretending nothing had changed. Every word, every look, measured. She went about her routine, yoga, grocery lists, PTA calls, but her phone never left her hand. I'd catch her glancing at me like she was trying to memorize something. I let her. While she slept, I copied her data, emails, cloud drives, messages. I traced the metadata of the footage. It wasn't from any US server. Eastern Europe, proxy routed through Istanbul. Someone had given it to her. Someone with clearance. The next day, I found a name, an email thread with encrypted attachments. Sender, mgray@state.gov. Mark Gray, her old friend from college. I remembered him from our wedding. He toasted to new beginnings. I thought he meant us. The betrayal didn't hit like a bullet. It was slower, colder, like drowning in ice water and realizing you could have stood up the whole time. I didn't confront her, not yet. I ordered a private forensic audit through an old contact at Langley. Within 48 hours, the report arrived. Encrypted, untraceable. The footage had been exfiltrated from a defense archive, accessed by Gray's credentials, forwarded to her IP address. She wasn't just cheating, she was conspiring. That night, I waited at the dining table. She came home late, hair perfect, perfume familiar, but heavier. "Long day?" I asked. "Yeah, just meetings." "Mark Gray?" The fork froze halfway to her mouth. Her voice faltered. "What?" I slid my phone across the table. Open email thread. Screenshots. Timestamps. Her hand trembled as she read. "You broke into my—" "I didn't have to," I said quietly. "You left the door wide open." Her face drained of color. "I loved you," she whispered. "No," I said. "You studied me." For a moment, the world went still, only the hum of the refrigerator between us. She started to cry. I just watched, detached, like observing an interrogation from the other side of the glass. The next morning, I filed a classified report through an internal channel. Unauthorized possession of restricted defense material, breach of security, contact with a foreign entity. Her name was at the top, Gray's beneath it. I didn't need to lie, I only had to tell the truth. By noon, federal agents arrived. She looked at me from the doorway as they placed her in the car. Tears, confusion, pleas. I just stood there, hands in my pockets. No anger, no satisfaction, just silence. When the car disappeared down the street, I went inside. My daughter was still asleep. I sat beside her bed, brushed a strand of hair from her face, and realized how calm I felt. Too calm. They called it treason. She called it love. Both were true in their own way. I didn't testify. I didn't need to. The evidence spoke louder than I ever could. People asked me later how I could turn her in. I didn't. She did that herself. Every secret, every whisper, every lie. Documented, time-stamped, verified. In the end, truth is the cleanest weapon. When it's sharp enough, you don't even feel the cut. I left the house a week later. No photos, no goodbye. Just a note, some wars don't end, they just change names. And as I walked into the cold, I realized, she wasn't the first enemy I'd disarmed without a fight, but she was the last one I ever loved. The mission was over, but I never stopped clearing the room.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.